Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for both teams, proposition team and opposition teams, question and answers. Both teams have 8 minutes for questions and answers, and you have 30 seconds for questions and 1 minute for answer. Start from the proposition team. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, my dear opposition team. What I want to ask you is that, according to the World Health Organization, until February 2024, showed that 20% of children have hearing loss, that they need the hearing aid. So the question to you is, if students with a disability like deaf, wouldn't you agree that using the technology like hearing aids would improve their learning to become better than before? Thank you.
Thank you, dear proposition team, for your question. Now, I would like to answer to you back. So you are saying that students with disability needs technology to learn. But let me ask you this. If the students don't even have the responsibility to learn, would they even bother to search Google for answers and lessons? And moreover, according to Somdech Mahabhava Thapaday, he stated that students is the first key element to improving their own learning. And there was no technology modernization mentioned in his speech. So are you denying that responsibility is not really that essential and not as crucial as technology modernization? Thank you. Now I would like to pass the stage to my friend.
Good afternoon, my dear proposition team. So you mentioned that 20% of children with disability need technology to learn. But do they really have to rely solely on technology? What about their parents? They are the first teachers after all. Do students with deaf disability just start with technology? They need the guidance, discipline, and moral and kindness from their parents first. Parents are our first teachers. Thank you. And I would like to pass the stage for my teammate.
Dear proposition team, you've raised up about how technology has all the knowledge and information on a small handheld device. However, aren't all those lessons first taught by our professors like our teachers? So without them acting as the main key element, how would we get the lessons of our phone? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. You have something about the teacher. Teacher is just the fundamental of student learning, not a key element. The motion today talk about technology is a key element. So in order everyone to improve their ability, when they study with teacher, they need to practice more with technology. They need technologies as a tool to support their learning. So now today we cannot rely on teacher all the time. We need to study self by ourselves. That's why our school has created application to support our study. That's why it is play an important role serves as a key element. And I would like to participate to my friend.
Thank you, Mali. And I would like to add on to more of his answer. Yes, I know that teachers are important. And without the phone and stuff like that, they wouldn't be able to get the information they need and that. But right now, like I've mentioned, we're talking about a key element. So you also have raised up about your evidence from your third speaker have raised up about other 5 elements. I mean, yeah, there's our element among other elements, but right now technology modernization is still a key element in improving the student learning. It doesn't matter if you raised up about any other elements, technology is still a key. So thank you so much, and I would like to pass the stage to Kakadae.
And Q, before answering to the questions, I would like to rebut to your answer earlier. You're talking about the people with hearing disability or deaf. I want to say that in those conditions, people need to use hearing aid, which is also considered as a technology modernization. And you were talking about parent involvement. We understand that we need parent involvement, but how can they learn if they are in a conditions with hearing disability? Because it is an obstacle for them. So the best choice they could do is they need to use hearing aid in order to support their learning to become better and better. Thank you. And now I would like to pass the stage to Lesmi.
So the question to you is, as we clearly mentioned in the motion that technology modernization is a key element in improving student learning, which means that one of among the other key elements. So if it's not the only key element, so if you are come to oppose this motion, please provide the specific evidence or the reason why you are opposing our motion today. Thank you.
I would like to rebut to the fourth speaker of the proposition team. She said that if the kids have disability in their ears, then they would need hearing aid. But my dear proposition team, just because you're deaf in your ear doesn't mean you don't have your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your touch, everything else. Because learning can happen through everything, everywhere, all at once, all the time, all around the world. And moreover, we are not denying that technology can supposedly help with some part, but it should not be considered as the most important element. Technology will always be 2 steps behind us, while our argument, responsibility, will always be 1 step ahead. We are the one leading the way. Ours are more crucial and more key. So how can you continue to deny our stance, which is just one word, responsibility? That one word, responsibility, is the most crucial element in improving student learning. Now, I would like to pass this stage to my teammate.
Now, I would like to add up to what my teammate just said. To the second speaker of the proposition team, you said that if teachers are not, you said that teachers are only fundamental and not key, but fundamental means most important, and key also means most important. And fundamental equally means to key. So thank you for agreeing to our argument. Now, I would like to pass the stage to my team to ask the question.
My dear proposition team, if technology really has that big of an impact on student learning, then why is it that according to the basic curriculum for general education, we spend about 1,800 hours a year in the classroom with our teacher? Why don't we all just stay at home and grab our phone and study by ourselves? Doesn't this prove that technology doesn't really help us as much as we expect it to? Thank you.
Thank you for your questions. Your question asking us that if technology modernization is an important element, why we need to attend school. As clearly mentioned in our motion, the word improving, which means that put things together to become better. Our intention is not about trying to delete traditional learning. However, what we mean, technology modernization stands as a key element, as an extra component in order to improve student learning to become better and better. When you attend school, imagine that when you attend school, you obtain 70% of the lessons. But with technology modernization at home or anywhere else, you can attend more than that. Thank you.